Alright guys, major news for Arknights Endfield, as version 1.3 is indeed shaping up to be one of the biggest updates we've had in the game so far. We're talking about multiple banners, a serious new endgame mode with strong rewards, more free pulls overall, quality of life changes, and a lot more. So if you are currently sitting on a bunch of pulls and wondering what to do, hold on to them now, because in today's video, I'm going to break down everything we currently know about the upcoming version 1.3 update, including the expected banners, who looks worth pulling so far, the incoming rewards, and why this patch could be one of the most important updates yet. And real quick, before we get into it, if you guys want to stay updated on everything Arknights Endfield, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on 24/7 updates. We should be getting even more info and official news about the 1.3 update, as well as they already started teasing the upcoming characters. But alright, with that out the way, let's not waste any time and get right into it. First, I can start by talking about the new banners. I'm sure this is what most of you want to know about, the upcoming 1.3 characters, and the current expectation for 1.3 is that we're still getting 2 brand new 6-star operators compared to us in the 1.2 update, with only getting 1 brand new 6-star operator, and then the second phase being a bunch of rare banners. It seems we're going back to double new 6-star characters in this patch. So the first one is of course Mifu. Mifu, we've been talking about her on the channel for a long time, and it seems it's finally the time for Mifu to become a playable character inside Endfield in the 1.3 version update. Mifu is expected to be a physical focused damage dealer, and honestly, she looks like the headlining unit of the entire update, especially since they've been teasing her and we've seen her in a story since the very beginning of 1.0. The other two, we haven't seen as much. So with that, it makes sense that Mifu is the headlining character of the entire update. And now, for what else we know is based on the current info, her kit revolves around applying and stacking break effects, allowing her damage to ramp up over longer fights. This would make her like a boss killer type of character. However, again, this stuff like this is never officially confirmed yet until the actual info come out. But for now, this is what we think the character will end up doing. And if you played games like these before, you already know units that scale harder the longer the fight goes on usually become very valuable, especially for in-game content where the enemies are pretty tanky and the fight could last very long. So we'll see if she has like that type of ramping up kit. That would be pretty interesting. And if Mifu does release in a strong state, she could easily become one of the top DPS characters in the game as well, which is even more reason if you've already pulled on, let's say, Zhongfeng Yi, then you for sure gotta hold your pulls and not be baited by the run banners that are coming out for phase 2 of 1.2, because you for sure want to save up your pulls for whoever is coming out in 1.3, as there might be some pretty insane characters. If you guys are getting ready for the upcoming Arknights Endfield banners and want to save up on your top-ups, check out U7Buy. U7Buy is a gaming marketplace that offers top-ups, recharges, and in-game currency for a variety of popular games. For Endfield players specifically, they have direct top-up options available, and depending on the pack, prices can be lower than buying straight from the official store, so it's definitely worth comparing before you purchase. They're also a pretty well-known platform with plenty of public reviews on Trustpilot. The process is pretty simple and delivery is fast, and if you decide to use this site, make sure to use my code LEGION at checkout for extra 8% off your order. Check out the link in the description and pin comment down below to save with U7Buy. So Mifu is the first phase banner. Now the second expected banner is part of the teaser they gave us a while back, and it's the male character on the screen. His name is said to be Camel. Now, not fully confirmed yet for the name, but yeah, Camel is basically the only male character that we know of that is on the way. With the recent teasers, design wise, he already stands out. I've been told he has like a vampire-like design, and he might actually be a vampire inside the game, but we'll see. Looks like one of the most unique characters we've seen so far, and based on the speculation going around, I briefly covered this in my previous video, is that he's expected to be a type of heat support character using a polearm, which means instead of being like a main damage dealer, like, let's say Mifu is a main damage dealer, he would likely focus on buffing heat teams, applying debuffs, and enabling future characters, and even the previous heat characters, which we all know. The first character that comes to mind is a support for Levantine, the 1.0 banner character, so this character could be really useful for a team as well. So now the 1.3 banners look like we're getting Mifu and Camel in the same update. That means the 1.3 patch may force a lot of players into a decision. Do you want to pull likely a meta DPS or save for a future support? So we'll see. Again, the kits are not finalized, but that is everything we know so far about these characters. Next up, let's talk about the rewards and free pulls, because this is where Endfield has been improving a lot and said they've been improving a lot. Because recently, I also covered this in a video, they actively been reviewing how many pulls players get every version update and looking for ways to improve it, and they said it themselves that they want to improve the overall pull count of the entire version update, and we should start seeing that come into play once we head into the 1.3 version update. So we can expect the usual login events, limited events, the expiration patch compensation, stuff like that, but even more rewards than usual, which should look even better. Because if you guys remember, with all my pull count videos, more often than not, it ends up being bad news because the pull count is just so low. So that is something I really hope they actually improve on, and we see some big changes heading into 1.3. At least the good news is they acknowledged it, and we should start seeing these changes come into play starting the 1.3 version update. Alright, now we also have new endgame modes on the way. So right now, this is just heavy speculation that version 1.3 will introduce Enfield's version of contingency contract style content. So there's a endgame mode in the original Arknights, and it seems like they're going to bring back a similar mode into Arknights Enfield. So this is going to be especially good for the older Arknights players. You already know how huge that would be. And for newer players, basically it's a rotating high difficulty challenge content with modifiers and scaling rewards. We don't have all the details yet, but just the fact that we might be getting new endgame mode is a really good sign, as we are in desperate need of more recurring sources of pull income, especially in the endgame. Once all the first time claimable stuff is out the way, we definitely need more refreshing limited content, so that is good news for the future. Now the next thing here is the quality of life. The developers already teased multiple system improvements still being prepared for future updates. They've been teasing some stuff still 1.0, and they teased stuff recently as well. This includes better crafting systems, improved resource sorting, cleaner menus, faster factory management, better controller support, and storage optimizations. Now some of these may sound small, but it's going to add up and matter a lot over time. Good quality of life means faster progression, less wasted time, and a better daily experience, so I really hope that these changes come into play very soon. All of this should be officially confirmed in around May. I would say in the mid of May, we should be getting the 1.3 special program, giving us an official look at pretty much everything I just talked about in this video. So honestly, we're getting very close. But for now, that is pretty much all we know on the 1.3 update, with the banners, quality of life changes, new content, and upcoming major changes for the game that will improve it even more. So yeah guys, so far 1.3 is looking stacked already. Personally, I think this could be one of the most important updates, because this will pretty much define the future of Arknights Endfield going forward. Let me know down below in the comments for the banners we talked about in this video, which one are you most hyped for? Is it for Mifu, Camel, or skipping both for future potential characters? And as always, if you guys enjoyed and you want to stay updated on everything Arknights Endfield, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.